was watching that.
The world, I don't say exactly where yet.
We're excited to get the second episode. Did overpay him, but if it means keeping him alive, Timmy, what's going on?
It's gotta be Detroit. What do you mean?
The Guys Huddle.
I mean, he. Welcome back to another episode of the Guys Huddle. This episode is sponsored by First Option Trucking, located out of Marion, Indiana, 3072 West Delphi Pike. Phone number 765-660-2210. And if you're looking for your shipping needs online from out of town, go to firstoptiontrucking.com for all your shipping needs. Without, we're going to get into it. Big Timmy here. We're going to have you read this. This read aloud here. It's going to come into you. Huh?
Hold on. What? Sorry.
All right, I'd read loud here. Gonna be
I can't
getting.
even read that on my screen. You're going to have to read it, bro.
There you go.
I'm telling you, I can't see it on here. I'm not going to keep telling. Like, I'm serious. I can't see it on there. We're just going to sit here.
Okay, hold on. Wolfie's Timeout Tavern is hosting the 5th annual Help the Hopeful Benefit, March 23rd, 2024. Live music by the band Me and My Uncles from 3:30 to 6:30. Hillbilly Tractor Pull starts at 7 p.m. Chinese auction will be open all day. Winners will be drawn at the end of the tractor pull. For those of you who don't know, the Guys Huddle is donating T-shirts and bracelets. All of our sales for T-shirts and bracelets at the end of March will be donated directly to the Help the Hopeful. Also, if you're looking to help out and don't want to buy a T-shirt or bracelet, make sure you reach out to the Help the Hopeful organization through Facebook. And they'll be able to get you guys taken care of for that. Okay, first things first, March Madness is here. Not that it hasn't been, but we got the game on currently.
Today, like the first day of the actual
I think
March
there's
Madness.
already been 3 upsets already today.
I haven't got to see too many of the games today, to be honest with you boys. But we got Kansas and Sanford currently. Kansas holds a 10-point lead with 8 seconds left to go in the first. Buzzer beater.
Oh, shoot it.
Oh, that's a travel.
Shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh, and he missed it. He should have shot it when he was underneath the basket.
So, Aaron, I'll tell you about how you got hold on your bracket, or
Man, I feel like I got the screw job on this game because I thought Dickinson. I knew McCullough wasn't playing, but Dickinson had a shoulder injury. I thought he was done, wasn't going to play.
It's sad to see that Ki, the old man with cold plan, couldn't make it today. This is his team. He'd be geeked. He'd be yelling and screaming at the TV currently.
The Jayhawks.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, he wouldn't be yelling and screaming. They're up by 10.
I probably watched almost every one of their games this year.
Yeah.
They should be up by 50 if they wouldn't turn the ball over.
What were you saying, Aaron?
I said I watched about all their games and the UConn Huskies.
Ooh, okay.
They're decent.
Did we ever figure out who number 12 is on the Sanford?
No.
He's got to have shortest player of the day.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, it looks like that's going to the half there. So we'll kind of come back to that here. What we want to jump into now is NBA playoff race updates. A lot of cool, interesting things going on. PG apparently is on
his way to the Pacers.
On his way out, that's for sure.
He ain't coming back.
There he is.
Pacers.
Hold on.
You gotta believe, Aaron.
Let's get this pulled up here. Let's see how it's seeding out currently as it speaks. As if it was today, play-in tournament starts in about a month. If it was today, the Lakers versus the Warriors in the play-in tournament.
Well, not the same thing it was last year.
Sounds about right.
No, sounds like the exact same thing it was last year. Or maybe that was the year before.
Hold on.
Pacers are holding down number 6.
Yeah, we're trying not to slip.
Yeah, they got to stay in that top 6.
Yeah, so you have the Lakers and Warriors in the play-in, Kings and the Suns. Who would have thought those 3 teams out of the West would?
4 teams. Don't discount the
who?
You must be discounting the Suns.
I'm discounting the Kings.
The Kings? You can't discount them, man. They should have beat the Warriors last year in the playoffs.
But I'm just saying with the star power between the Lakers, the Warriors, the Suns.
Yeah, I feel like the Suns have underperformed this year. I thought they was going to be so much better than what they have.
They should be.
So
I mean,
far.
they
just can't
got
stay
Brad
healthy.
Beal.
One, they can't stay healthy.
They got Brad Beal, Devin Booker.
They can't they don't do very well in the fourth quarter. They give up a lot of games in the fourth quarter because I've
Also
watched a
because
lot of their games.
have no defense.
Yeah,
I mean, and then you got
there's like certain teams you can watch like every night because they come on like 10:30 in the evening.
and you got the other playing teams on the east side. We got the Bulls and the Hawks at the 10 and the 9. The Heat and the 76ers at the 7 and the 8. The Bucks are the second seed. Pacers, like you said, 6th seed. On the other side, Nuggets are the second seed.
Here's you a sleeper for the Western Conference. The
Who?
Houston Rockets. They're not that far out of the play-in,
But-
and they're beating all the good teams.
I got the Clippers right now, the team to beat, man.
I'm just talking about the sneak in the play-in tournament to have a chance.
trying
Y'all
to
see
look
James
at it.
Harden almost blocked Kawhi?
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
yeah, that was all over the TVs and stuff. I
He-
didn't see.
He said
it
he was
until I
trying to
saw
hit him with
replay.
the fake defense. Something.
Who's in the play-in on the East?
Heat and Sixers and Bulls and Hawks.
Well, hopefully the Heat make it out alive.
Yeah, I don't have any doubt that we will.
1-6.
We're a good playoff team. We've been there before.
Would it be 3 and 6
Hopefully
playing
the
each other?
76ers can survive. They're dropping.
The Knicks are the 4th seed.
Yeah, is it the how does the seeding work now? It's
So the first got's the
winner of the
Bye.
play-in tournament.
yeah, basically. So that'd be the Thunder and the Celtics, and then you got the. Well, no, that's not exactly how that works.
Because would the Bucks play the 6th seed, or does it depend?
It depends on who. So
I think the Bucks get the 6th seed no matter what, because all 4 of the other seeds would be lower than the 6th
Wouldn't it
seed.
still be?
The Bucks is hold on.
Bucks are the 2nd seed.
So
they would
if
get
the
6th seed.
76ers beat Miami, they go to play the 7th seed. If Miami, Miami,
I'm not talking about the play-in tournament. I'm talking about after the play-in tournament. So whoever wins the playoff tournament after
I'd
that's
say
over.
The highest seed available would play Boston in the next round.
The low, yeah.
the loser out of the 7th and 8th seed play Boston.
And then the 7 plays the 2 seed. That's how.
So did 2 teams make it in from the play-in?
So
Because I thought the 2, so the 10 and the 9 seed, well, however they play, the winners of those, I thought they played each other, and then whoever won that game got to get in. I don't know. I have to look it up.
I mean, I got the diagram right here. I'm just confused on it. So
I just think it's confusing.
if Miami,
they
hold on.
shouldn't have had that.
I'm just trying to figure out if the playoffs started today, who the Pacers are playing. That's all I was trying to
Oh, hold on,
So
I got
still
it.
wish they would've
I gotta
just
figure it
stayed
out.
The original way.
This is the 8th seed.
The 8 seeds the Sixers.
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So hold on.
I have it right here.
No, I got it. So the loser out of 7th and 8th faces the winner out of the 9 and 10th seed.
And the winner out of the 7 and 8 automatically gets in.
I guess so. Yeah, they do automatically. They play the
And
Bucks.
then the winner out of the loser of the first game plays the winner out of the second game, and whoever wins that gets into.
Mhm.
I just seen
So that means really much it sounds like the Pacers will be locked in against the Cavs at the 3. Because either way, both those seeds are going to be lower than us.
how they just choked against them the other night.
They're the Pacers.
Yeah,
Good thing it's a best of 7.
man. That means there's 4 chances to choke.
All right. So looking at it right now, the Celtics are gonna fuck it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it again. That's fine. The
Yeah,
record.
it'd be great if it's against you guys again, huh? First round.
Oh man, Trey wouldn't be able to.
Call them the first round fuck ups. So.
Trey would not be able to live that down.
I could still see him making to the NBA Finals. They still ain't beating Denver.
Yeah, and I don't know who's beating them. I don't know if anybody in the East
Yeah.
is beating them.
The Clippers gonna have to take them out if that even lines up somehow.
Hey, the late.
Clippers aren't even in the same ballpark.
Well, let's go look at it now. Let's call it as it is. All
I'll
right.
also say the Lakers added who was it? Levert to their team or Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, Dinwiddie.
Yeah, that's a solid little
Yeah.
piece. So that's a
Levert's-
sneaky little
he's
piece.
still- I think he's still with the Cavs since he got traded.
The
by the
Lake-
Pacers.
Hold on. Let's kind of go over like a simulated. Ready? All right. So we're gonna start from the West and we'll work our way over. Okay. So I got the Lakers and Warriors. Who you guys got?
Man, they were close. Probably Lakers.
Lakers. Okay. Aaron.
So out of those two teams playing,
We should go as like a team unit here, if that's an option.
I'm gonna take the Suns.
Huh?
That wasn't an option.
Well, you said out of the teams that's gonna play.
No, I meant like I'm going off like playing like game
You're
by
going
game.
by that. See, I
Yeah.
don't have that in front of me.
Okay, Lakers and Warriors. Who'd you have, Big Timmy?
I'd say
I said Lakers.
Warriors.
Oh,
Well, see, we stand divided here. boys. Okay, got Lakers, got Warriors. I don't.
We're at 23-point field goals.
Okay, Kings and Suns.
I'm thinking the Kings because the Suns can't play no damn defense. The Kings would just get somebody hurt, but heck, half the Suns team may be hurt at that point too.
Yeah, I'll take the Suns.
Take the Suns. Okay.
Yeah.
Big Timmy.
I'll
So
take the Suns.
that means the Kings goes up to the losers bracket, and since you two couldn't decide on the same team for this one, it's gonna make it really difficult. But
I said the Suns.
no, for the Lakers and Warriors. So in this case, we're just gonna, as a general purpose, one of y'all are just gonna take the shit into the stick. So Kings are gonna play the. They're gonna play the Warriors. So Kings and Warriors. Then you got Suns move on to the second seed, or the Kings move on to the second seed versus the Nuggets. And then who do you guys got out of the Warriors and Kings?
Say the Kings.
Kings.
Yeah,
You
I'm
did?
getting the Kings. Yep.
Kings. All right. So you got the Thunder versus the Kings. Who you got?
Thunder versus the Kings.
That's tough.
Thunder.
The West is so strong
Thunder,
though,
okay.
because that could still go south. Thunder though for you.
All right. So
I can't believe the little team is.
They're good. I've watched several of their games.
Yeah, no, they're good and young.
And they're good.
I might have done that wrong. I'm sorry. That was the Suns versus the
Thunder.
the Suns versus the Warriors.
No Warriors. Then.
Warriors. Okay. Warriors versus Thunder. So same outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thunder still gets
Thunder.
them.
Okay. Clippers versus Pelicans.
I'm going Pelicans.
Oh, y'all are fucking.
No way.
Yeah,
I'm taking the fucking Clippers.
Pelicans.
the Pelicans were nice.
You
last
know what?
year,
This
so-
year, marking on the calendar, Ryan is on Feared the Beard train. Okay, got Mr. James Harden.
Man, you just
He's
always
going to be the reason why they lose.
that Mr. Choke.
Timberwolves and
He
Mavericks.
was so bad the other night.
You're really gonna make me pull out.
He missed like his
You
first
pulled the tape,
11
that's fine.
shots.
Yeah.
Could not hit, barely even hit iron. It was so bad.
I'm gonna have to get on shop.com and see if I can't buy me a James Harden beard and wear it in here.
Timberwolves and Mavericks.
T-Wolves and Mavericks. Oh, that's tough. That's gonna be a hell of a series if that lines
I'm
up.
taking Mavericks.
The
but
Timberwolves just look
man,
so nice.
Anthony
right
I'm
now.
still
Edwards.
going Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. Okay.
They're still good even without Towns. I mean, they've
Does
got-
Towns
they're-
going back or is he out for the
I
year?
think he's out.
He's out for a while. I think he still has a shot to come back. But I mean, what's it going to be like after you have that kind of surgery?
I mean, you
Yeah,
don't really
they're
have
gonna
to.
be out.
You don't really. I mean, any part of cat would be nice. But I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so
because the rest of their team's already good enough.
you got Mavs. You got Wolves and Wolves.
Yeah.
Okay, Nuggets and Kings.
That ain't even a question.
Nuggets and 4, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got the Nuggets facing the.
You got a broom down here.
Hold on.
Man.
So Thunder. Thunder beat the Warriors. So that means they would play the Pelicans at your guys' rate. So Thunder versus Pelicans and Nuggets versus Timberwolves.
Thunder and Nuggets.
Thunder and,
I would love for the Timberwolves to beat them, but I just don't think they got enough firepower. So,
so Thunder and Nuggets, and then who do you got for your
well, I mean, you ask Aaron the same question. You just gonna have me answer them all.
Who is it between? I was trying to find out.
Thunder and Pelicans and
I'm taking the Thunder.
And
then the
pretty
Timberwolves
sure we're on the same page.
and the Nuggets.
That'd be Nuggets.
Yeah, I'll say Nuggets and
I about pulled off of Jeopardy. Nuggets for 600.
There's going to be an upset.
Nuggets and 6. Yeah.
Nuggets for $600.
Oh my. Okay, so Nuggets is the NBA Finals getting there.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, so let's move to the East.
Wait, you said Nuggets and them? No, I got the.
You got the- oh,
Okay, so he's
you got-
gonna knock them off.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
That's a mighty.
Yeah, that'd be the
That's
team
a
to
tall
do it.
order to
Oh,
fill.
hey.
It is, but I mean,
They're good.
It's guess anybody can beat anybody.
I'll tell you this: the Nuggets have a better chance of losing in the Western Conference Finals than they do the NBA Finals.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, no shit.
Bulls and Hawks. I'll take the Bulls.
Yeah, I'm Chicago on that.
Okay, well, I guess we're riding with the Bulls.
All right.
I was gonna take Trey K, but hey,
No,
you say that, but he somehow comes alive in the playoffs. Every year.
I
the
like DeJounte
Heat
Murray
and the
better.
76ers.
Oh, you're that guy, huh?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Heat and 76ers. I'm taking
Philly.
Heat.
The Miami Heat.
Oh,
Okay.
Aaron, come on.
All right.
Yeah, they ain't got
So that
nothing to
means-
be- they are trash.
That means the Heat
He
will,
out the whole season?
So 70 who?
I still don't
Embiid.
think. I still don't think he's going to be good enough. when he comes back, if he
76ers.
does come back.
I mean, it's the 76ers and the Bulls play. Who do you got out of that?
Sixers.
Take Chicago.
Oh my!
I'll take
Lord.
Chicago.
They're not that bad. Okay.
Okay.
They've lost a lot more games than what they've won since.
Okay, so
And
they
it
still
seems-
beat
It
Chicago.
seems like they don't win.
So
very
we
many
have
games.
Chicago going up against Boston. Who do you got?
That'll be a sweep.
Okay,
Yeah,
Boston. Okay.
Boston.
All right, then you got the Knicks and the
Did we do
Magic.
Boston in 3? Is that allowed?
Knicks and the Magic. I got the Knicks.
Hey, the Magic are coming.
Yeah, I was
on,
getting ready
bro.
to say that would be a better series than what you think. Orlando is not.
That's
a
gonna
bad
be like the
team.
Knicks and Heat series last year.
Yeah. All right.
I could see New York choking,
All
but
right. Who do we got?
I'm going with the Knicks though. Yeah.
Knicks.
yeah,
Go Knicks across the board.
it still wouldn't shock me if they choked.
All right.
Yeah.
Pacers versus the Cavs. I got the Pacers.
Ooh, hey, look at you.
I'm picking the Pacers just because I like them, but,
Pacers.
But-
Well,
but I could still see Cleveland.
Okay, then we got the Bucks versus Miami.
I mean,
the only good thing about Cleveland, sorry, before we go ahead, is that they have Donovan Mitchell and he always chokes in the playoffs. So
I thought they just said he was out. I don't know for how long.
here's my look of concern.
We got the Heat versus the Bucks. I'm taking Miami. You can call me what you want to. That's
You
fine.
know what? I'm on that train too because Milwaukee.
I'm
You
there.
don't know what damn team's going to show up.
Also, they have Captain Choke
I
as
mean,
their head coach.
Yeah, I
so.
was like, yeah, I honestly.
It could be a 3-1 series.
At this
Miami.
point, I think they should just trade for Chris Paul and they'll just wrap that up.
Oh, that's a little bit too late for that.
All right,
They're
so
past the trade deadline.
moving in that forward, we got Miami. We'll be taking on. Okay, hold on. This makes it okay. So we got Boston's gonna take on Miami.
And that's the finals.
Yeah, and then you would have the Pacers taking on the Knicks.
Ooh, that'd bring back the good
Man,
old
that'd be
days.
the 1990s.
That's what I said. The good
Oh
old
my
the
God.
days.
Magic I grew up on.
Hey, I think it's gonna be the Pacers and the
No,
Heat.
no way. I don't think we make it past Boston.
We're gonna get canceled after this, but
I know.
I think he's
Realistic. I got to be realistic here. I don't.
I think the Pacers could beat the Knicks though.
I think we play enough good, hard nosed ball.
I think you could win maybe 2 games against Boston.
Yeah, it depends on
least-
what Boston.
at
you
The
get.
problem is the Boston had got. Did they have Porzingis last year?
Yeah, they got him at the tail end of the season. I thought.
I don't think he played though.
I don't think so either.
I don't know.
I thought they
Anyways,
came
what
out
I'm trying to tell
earlier
you is they
than
have Drew
last
Holiday, so they're better on defense,
Yep.
and they have Porzingis.
Yeah. Well, we also didn't have Scary Terry.
year. He ain't that damn much.
I mean,
You ready for my scared and concerned look?
He is
well, I hope
not-
so. Scary Terry's on the court. Okay.
I don't think he's scaring anybody.
So Boston, and then it's gonna be in Indiana. Boston, and Indiana.
I'd say we'll be lucky to win 1.
Against the Knicks?
No, I thought you said.
Oh.
He just said Boston.
I know, but I thought you were saying.
I
that.
mean,
No.
I assume you guys are gonna take the Pacers over the Knicks, but I don't know.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Twice on Sunday.
So we got Boston, and
I
Indiana.
believe we're a deeper
So
team. I
question:
think we could beat
Is
New
it a
York.
better finals if Boston wins and they play the Nuggets, or is it?
I think either way, the Nuggets are sweeping the freaking finals this year.
Yeah.
Well, Boston will give them a run, but it's not.
Well, it depends what Jason Tatum. gets.
Porzingis is
Well,
going to have to play.
They
Have
just
an.
played him in Boston, and I'm pretty sure Denver.
Smacked him.
Yes, again.
All I'm saying is
It
Porzingis.
seems like I've watched every game they've played this year, and it's
It's so
Right.
easy. It just looks so easy for him.
yeah.
I know Porzingis is going to have an outer body experience to
You-
be able to
you
stop
would think
Joker.
that they'd be playing like every game they played them was the NBA Finals.
Ooh.
wanting to win that bad because I mean, really has not been that close.
Not even close.
So we got.
That seems like about all the games I watch. are
So
all
basically, our finals prediction,
high-profile.
as it stands currently, is going to be the Celtics and the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Yep, if that's the case.
Well, actually,
it's,
mine was the Thunder and the Nuggets, but hey.
He said, "Hey, who's counting?"
If it's that again, I'm still picking Denver.
That was fun, boys.
Was that last year? Is that what it was last year?
Yeah.
No, it was the Heat. Did the Heat not beat Boston? I thought the
No.
Heat.
Yeah, the Heat definitely beat Boston. They
Yeah.
were in the finals.
Yeah, it was the Heat and Nuggets.
I thought they just said.
No, Miami and Denver. We got our ass whooped.
That's what I was like.
The only reason why I said that is because they was talking about something about the finals with Denver.
Oh yeah, it was Denver and Miami. I remember it clear as day.
I was like, yeah, because we just kept waiting for the Heat to click and nothing.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
happened.
they was talking about the finals. It must have been the Eastern Conference Finals they was talking about.
Yep.
All right, now moving on to the NFL here. Let's bring up the NFL draft.
And how the Colts have still yet to sign anybody worth a damn.
So I was kind of excited.
The sad thing is they're re-signing all the players.
Well, all players, yeah.
Well, why in the hell ain't Blackman re-signed yet?
Yeah,
I
see. I don't understand that at
He's
all.
visiting the 49ers,
I know.
I've seen.
Hell, we didn't do. There's no trade with the Snead, but we brought in Edwards. And he left and went to Buffalo and signed.
Yeah.
They must have offered him like
Did you guys see Arizona?
$500,000 for 1 year.
Arizona is open for business.
On what?
On go ahead and trade him back. They are open. They are taking calls.
What pick are they?
4th.
Hey, I'm just saying. Maybe, just maybe the Colts will trade up
Listen.
Mark Harrison Jr.
Could
They
you
said
imagine?
5, but if he's there at 4, there's options.
You better kick Ballard out of the damn draft room if you want that to happen.
Yeah.
I hope he
But,
falls asleep and somebody else makes the call.
Just like what I read.
I hope Ursay walks
I
down
read
there
a
and
report
says,
saying somebody slept in the first 4 hours of the free agency.
hey,
I
look,
was like, that sounds about right.
Aaron, I need Jim Ursay to walk down there, put his hand on his shoulder, and be like, if you don't go get my guy, you're not going to be my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I don't think he is the guy.
Who?
Ballard.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mark Harrison Jr. It's
Like,
all right.
No.
It's time for you to go, buddy.
No, I'm talking about Ballard. I mean, hell, whose head coach gets fired and they get? I mean, normally when the head coach goes, the GM goes.
Not always.
Well,
but
most of the time
you
it
might
does.
get 1 or 2
Especially if
attempts.
you ain't done a damn thing since you've been there.
Right.
I mean, he got booted out of Kansas City, and the head coach never got fired. So
But I'm just saying, if he's had plenty of years. If he don't do it this time, fire his ass. Hell, been there long enough, and we ain't done shit.
For sure.
he had
He
one,
sure
play-
doesn't
one
go after
playoff,
much talent.
one playoff in the whole entire deal.
I want to talk about different potential needs, different additions, stuff like that.
We were. God.
I just want to talk about it. New England, there's potential. They're drafting 2 tight ends. They potentially are passing on a quarterback. I've read a lot of reports that they're talking about getting Brock Bowers and another stud that I didn't remember the name of.
If I was them, I'd trade and get the Cardinals pick.
Why
and
would-
hit 'em
why
with-
Seems
would
like they
you
might be
not
going
draft
with
a
the Rob
quarterback?
Gronkowski and
Oh no!
That
Don't
Aaron
do it.
Fernandez?
oh, he did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. It might be taking that approach. They might be going back in time. As
You
they
gotta
would
have
say.
somebody to throw the damn.
Are
I
they
guess
like,
didn't they bring
trying
back
to-
Jacoby Brissett?
Yeah.
So he'll probably be the starter if they're not doing that then. Which isn't
Trying to
bad.
get to them big body tight ends, so maybe they can catch a body.
And some other teams notable: Los Angeles Chargers. I don't know what they're doing.
What are we noting?
Notating that I heard this rumor,
Oh boy,
and
that's how it starts.
it's not that far fetched. Hear me out.
I can't get it. Go ahead.
Just imagine that Los Angeles Chargers trade back to number 11 and trade Justin Herbert, get an additional first-round pick, and pick up J.J. McCarthy.
No,
It's not
mean,
that
yeah.
far-fetched. Well, I mean, what are they building for?
It
They
is-
have
it is
no
far- it is
receivers now.
far-fetched.
That is not. It is not
They-
that.
they-
look,
got
Harbaugh will
rid of
change that
everybody.
team around. They'll still be better than they were last year.
I'm not saying they won't.
I
Yeah,
mean,
probably
being
lost
that he
five.
is the head coach, I mean, I could sure see it. Hell, you know what you got.
I
with the
just- he-
quarterback.
But Justin Herbert's better.
I mean,
Hell, I even seen
by a
I seen-
landslide,
I
not
seen
even
something
in the
where
same
they should,
area code.
they should have swapped quarterbacks with the Chargers in Chicago before they did that Steelers trade.
oh, that would have been nuts.
Then Herbert would have been
In Chicago?
Yeah, he would have been in Chicago.
And Fields would have been with Gus Edwards. And
I think the whole reason he took that job was because Herbert was quarterback.
I think they should have won it. But I mean, probably I don't know how true any of that stuff is, but I did see that.
I really think the whole reason he took that job was because Herbert was quarterback.
But he wasn't getting.
I don't think
he wasn't
so,
getting
so
near
it's-
as much in draft capital because he was getting Herbert.
New York Jets, they could potentially. I don't think they're looking at wide receiver anymore.
Yeah, I think they did that. I think that involved the number 1 pick also.
Yeah. New York now has Mike Williams. They got some new protection for Aaron Rodgers as his personal
Yeah,
bodyguards. I got Morgan Moses. They signed
He was out there shopping. That was for
Tyree
sure.
Smith from the
Yeah.
Cowboys. They was definitely out there getting them some new protection there. Chicago,
New security.
Chicago's got a chance to make this a decent draft. You see a DJ Moore's kind of already throwing fucking Justin Fields to the mud, talking about like telling Caleb Williams if you're who we draft, quote unquote, don't try to outlive the Justin Fields era. Just play the Caleb Williams era. Like he's gone. It's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? So
Which could be worse.
Yeah, could be way worse. But I feel like they're setting him up better than they did Justin Fields.
I mean, already. I mean, look
Yeah,
what they already gave him.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't. He didn't have real much of anything when he got.
Bro, that guy. Okay, I was gonna say. Sorry.
Another team that's not looking too bad on paper. I mean, Tennessee, they're probably getting some extra O line protection. So I'm looking at it this way: Chicago is going to go quarterback. Washington's going to go quarterback. If New England's not hitting the stupid shit, they're going to go quarterback. Arizona's going to trade their pick to somebody that needs a quarterback. Chargers
Are not getting rid of Justin Herbert.
Chargers are either going to trade or they
Wow.
got to draft a wide receiver, right? That would make sense. New York, they got to go.
It looked like they're half rebuilding.
New York,
No, the Chargers.
Yeah, that's
get
why
rid
I'm
of your
like-
whole offense. I
Yeah.
mean,
Eckler's gone.
yeah,
Um,
both
Keenan
number
Allen's
1
gone.
and number 2
I
receivers.
will tell you, obviously, it wasn't something wasn't working there,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
but it wasn't Justin Herbert.
No,
That's the only piece I think that's remaining on the.
That's why I said I'm pretty sure that's the whole reason he
the
took
one
the
thing that
job.
wasn't working was the guy who ain't no longer coaching.
And the Chargers have 2 decent receivers. Palmer is going to be good.
Yeah,
He just was the third option.
Palmer and Quentin Johnson.
And Johnson is going to be a stud.
They could
as
go
soon as he's
offensive
able to
line,
play. 'Cause
too.
I don't know if you saw him play for TCU
yeah.
last year, but outside of the
Palmer,
championship, he did great.
I was able to pick him up in fantasy football, and he
I
was
think-
off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think the Chargers go potentially offensive line. I think the New York Giants could go offensive line, and I think Tennessee could go offensive line. To be honest with you, 3 back to back to back. Atlanta, I don't. Oh, they might get some protection. They might go running back. New York might, go defense. Minnesota is going to go quarterback. Denver is going to go quarterback. Raiders are probably going to go quarterback.
Who
And then you got New Orleans
who's running the ball for the Giants?
Who is
Singletary.
It? Yeah, Singletary.
So
Yeah.
he left. Wasn't he with Houston Texans?
Yeah, they swapped running backs.
Yeah.
What's that quarterback
I-
said?
I couldn't- I
The
couldn't
Giants
remember-
wish they swapped
I couldn't
quarterbacks.
remember who went there. I was like, man,
They didn't swap running back.
that's a major decline.
Saquon-
Oh, he went to the Eagles. Sorry, I just saw the rumors about him
Oh.
going to Houston.
And then you got, honestly, I don't see too many wide receivers coming off the board in the first 13 picks, to be honest with you. Unless, like, Chicago takes 1. I see maybe 2 going off, if that. And then you got the New Orleans Saints.
what two? I'd say Harrison and
Malik Neighbors.
I'd say Neighbors.
And then you got New Orleans. They could go wide receiver for
They
sure.
don't need it.
Indianapolis could go wide
They have
receiver.
young studs at receiver, man.
Seattle's, I would.
we could definitely go receiver.
Seattle won't go receiver. They'll probably have to go.
They don't need it.
I don't know what
They could go Bowers if he's still available. They don't have a good tight
Let's
end.
say defense.
And a lot of these other teams gonna have to go defense. Like Rams, they just lost Aaron
a few
Donald.
defensive starters.
Cincinnati, they gotta go something. Maybe wide receiver.
Didn't they lose?
Well, they lost Tyler Boyd. T. Higgins is on
Their
the
only
trade block.
receiver they're gonna have left by the time of the season.
Seattle
starts.
lost
So-
to Wagner and Diggs on the defensive side.
I don't think Diggs
Yeah.
is gone yet.
Which
I
Diggs?
thought he was a free agent.
That
Uh,
doesn't mean he can't sign back.
did
with Titans.
Jacksonville?
I know,
Who
but I-
Jacksonville signed? Wide receiver wise,
Um,
somebody didn't they?
I don't,
Was it?
Where'd Calvin Ridley? He went to the Titans. That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Yeah.
Hold on, it's coming to me.
that was a shocker to me.
The old receiver for the Bills.
Oh,
McKenzie.
No, that's who we.
Oh,
have. Why is it not there?
Gabe Davis.
Davis.
Yeah, that's who went
I
to
was like-
Jacksonville.
the Rams are gonna go defense.
I was like,
Pittsburgh's
it's right fucking there.
probably gonna go offensive line or defense. They're not gonna go wide receiver.
I know they're not going quarterback at this point.
Miami. They're. I
What are you
don't.
talking about?
Pittsburgh.
I really don't
I know
know.
they're not going
Yeah,
quarterback.
you don't. You got two of them.
I really don't know. As this point gets on, it gets harder and harder. But hey, the guys huddle will be at the NFL draft.
I will tell
Yes, we
you,
will
Miami
be.
might need an offensive lineman the way too. It keeps getting banged around.
Green Bay.
They're going to draft cornerback. They're going to go Alabama and probably Kool-Aid.
At what point do running backs start coming off the board?
Never second round,
You think second round? You
late
don't-
first.
I just didn't know if you thought
The
maybe-
Chargers are going to get the first running back off the board. They're picking up Corum
Yeah.
second round. Or they might trade back into the first round to grab him just so nobody steals him at the end.
He's decent.
I feel like, is he not the best running back in the draft? Him and that guy from Texas.
Yeah, I was
maybe.
going to say the running back from Texas is pretty damn good.
What is his name?
Now they have the mock drafts have us drafting their top wide receiver.
Texas?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's man, I'm terrible with names.
Wasn't
today.
it like Worthy or something?
Oh, Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a dog.
Dog. But I was just kind of looking at the picks that coming up. But there could be a lot of different. We take a lot of the best player available. So like I don't know if it's going to be offensive lineman. I heard it's a deep wide receiver draft and offensive
Yeah.
lineman draft. So like if that's what you need, doesn't necessarily have to be picked up with your first pick.
If we don't get we got to pick up a cornerback.
Yeah, no
Honestly, if we don't get nobody and we
Kool-Aid
let,
McKinstry, is that's
cool, yeah.
I've seen a lot of mock drafts him going to you guys.
I would love nothing more than to get an Alabama quarterback.
We have
Yeah.
one.
Remember
that's all we used to
one from
draft
the
is
Saban
Alabama.
era.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
What do you call that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Notable
If you want to
signing,
see a real dynasty, it's that.
Mike Williams to the Jets.
Oh, I hated that.
Baltimore Ravens are now bringing in Josh
It
Reynolds,
sounded good.
wide
The
receiver
Colts,
from
but
the
he's too injury prone. We don't need that.
Josh Reynolds coming in for a visit tomorrow.
He's not a bad receiver either.
Mm-mm.
He came from Detroit. He's not even 30 years old yet, so maybe that might be something interesting to see. Also, we had a visit with Michael Gallup today. We ended up signing a offensive lineman that played with the Texans.
What's your thoughts on Michael Gallup, man?
Yeah, I don't want to know because I mean,
I was trying to tell him he's solid.
Yeah, he's a good wide receiver. I mean, he can put up the numbers, but he's just
That's like over
he's
there in
just
Dallas, Dak just
very
don't throw him the
injury
ball for
prone,
one.
just like
And I just feel like
Williams.
not only that, I just don't feel like he gets enough targets.
We signed offensive
because
tackle
of CD
Josh
being over there. I,
Yeah,
just
I
don't,
mean, Dallas had plenty of weapons, so yeah, he didn't get as many targets.
I feel like he
his
would do
targets
better.
were definitely dropping over
Mhm.
the last year.
Yeah.
So.
Honestly, I don't know
You get him the ball though.
if we'll sign him and
He's
maybe
electric,
draft a
that's
wide
for sure.
receiver. I just what you guys' thoughts on Rashad Bateman coming as a Baltimore Ravens fan? I'm damn
Cut
near
it.
ready to just ship him ass
Cut
out.
it. Cut it.
Like I just don't feel like he did much last season.
Is
His
he?
targets will go up, but like
I was gonna say, is he even getting enough targets?
he had a lot of
Man,
opportunities.
Kansas pulled away, huh?
Let's see.
I feel like the ball was going to.
I think if
everybody
your
else
first
but
name's
him.
Rashad, we shouldn't draft you because we have not had any luck with it.
So who was that
Rashad.
to?
Man,
Let's look at his targets this season. So this last season, he had 56 targets.
yeah, this is not how I envisioned this game. To go.
56 targets.
You see, sorry.
They're getting the doors blown off of
Yeah.
them, and it's 4 minutes into the second half.
Also, Washington State's about to get upset.
Yeah, that's bad.
Ooh,
Well,
what a
Washington
2K
State
bounce.
There's still
That's
almost
still
10
time.
minutes
Yeah.
to go.
I just
okay.
saw that.
Damn, North Carolina
So-
State's up 10.
If you look,
That's gonna be another loss for me.
At least it
he had.
wasn't just this. Go ahead. Sorry.
Y'all ready?
Maybe.
He had 56 targets and on 32 receptions for 367 yards and a touchdown.
That's a lot of damn receptions for a little bit
Yeah.
of yards.
Yeah.
Oh, that and he had a
must
lot
be
of
getting all those
targets.
short yardage duties.
I mean, I
Good.
just-
Yeah. You could have Alex Pierce that just runs for no damn reason. Because he has the most total yards ran by a receiver last year and didn't have
That's
the stats
twice
to back it up.
that small guy. Still don't know his name. Has gotten shoved to the ground and gotten an offensive foul on one of the Kansas players. That's twice I've seen since we've been here watching this game.
so he was drafted in 2021.
You talking about Bateman?
Yeah, I mean, this is going into his 4th year, I think, 3rd year.
Wasn't he with who was he playing for? Minnesota?
He went to college in Minnesota. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I don't know, man. We're talking about us going to get, big buck. We've had Xavier Worthy a lot, or Keon Coleman, linked to
You
us.
need somebody like an Anquan Bolden. that can
We
just
ain't had one of those
bit.
guys, and fuck, I can't remember the last. big
That's the
wide
last
receiver we had.
one.
Yeah, honestly.
When you had him and Torrey Smith.
Oh my, and Jacoby Jones
Yeah, do you see Paris Campbell signed
and with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
Man, I'm just
I
glad he
just seen
didn't.
that earlier today. I was
Well,
like,
he finally had a good year, and then
yeah, his
messed
one
up.
good year, he's like, nope, I'm leaving.
Well, he also got
I
hurt
mean,
there too.
he did get paid a little. I mean, more than probably what he deserved.
Yeah,
I wish we would have kept him. It was one of those. If he could have stayed healthy, I'd like to keep him because bro was lightning fast.
I'm really curious to see who Minnesota picks up at quarterback.
Who do they have right now? Who's their options?
Uh,
They got Sam Darnold, don't they?
that might be.
Did
I
he
think
not
that's
go
who
there?
they have
Okay.
right now, currently. No way. That's who they like. Oh, that's who we're going with.
It could be like when we were talking shit about Seattle. Remember when they traded Russ? And turns out we should have been talking shit about the Broncos.
Chargers GM says Gus Edwards will be the goal line back in the finisher. He'll be our bell cow.
Okay, so who's going to be the starter?
Maybe a young gun.
All I can say is
He's gonna
hopefully he doesn't get overused and he's out after week 3.
I don't know. Gus Edwards.
Maybe
is
after
a
the third
dog.
drive, maybe he'll let Aaron Rodgers come out with the flag.
Oh my god.
That was so.
I was going to
epic.
make a remark whenever you're talking about offensive line for the Jets. Them 3 steps and going down didn't have anything to do with the offensive line.
Oh, the rest of the year
Yeah,
did though.
I guess
I know. But with him, it didn't.
Kyle Edwards says some interesting upsets today. Love it. Dylan Blake said my boys. Eagles linebacker Dylan's going on his Eagles rants. Paris Campbell. That's wide receiver 4. We'll have Devontae Parker, Quez Watkins, and Paris Campbell fighting for wide receiver 4. No way they keep all those guys, right? I just don't see it.
I'd say if there's a cut, it's between Campbell and Watkins, I'd say.
For sure.
Out of those 3 guys. If you're keeping one.
NC State's about to upset Texas Tech.
Man.
That's just about to happen.
Damn, the night games, I'm losing my ass.
I still can't believe Oakland beat Kentucky.
I can. Kentucky has been sucking in the freaking March Madness last couple of years. Has been bad. Them and Purdue, man, they just keep dropping the ball.
I normally do well in this March Madness shit.
Does Purdue play tomorrow?
Yeah, they're going to get beat again by a 16 seed.
Who they play? Is it?
Was
It's not Prince, is it?
it Grambling?
Oh yeah,
State,
that'd
something
be
like
so-
that.
That's gonna be hilarious.
Michael Thomas, I don't think he signed with anybody yet.
I haven't heard anything.
I don't see us going to get Michael Thomas. I feel like that's just as productive as going to sign Odell.
I feel like he'll be more productive though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, Odell wasn't very productive.
No.
He had a couple good plays. I wouldn't even say good games, just good plays.
He's like, that was a shot. I mean, he's not a bad choice to take a shot at. I mean, hell, if you took a shot on Odell
If you get him in an
Beckham,
event low, you
then
know.
why in the hell wouldn't you do it on
Right.
Thomas? I think he's better than Odell anyways.
Yeah, I agree. Ryan hates saying it.
I mean, really,
No, I mean,
all
I'm not-
Odell has is the catch that he caught that made him famous. I mean, other than that,
He had a couple good years.
yeah, he's had more injury-prone years than being good.
As I said, a couple. All right.
I still say that's the only play that made him money. Was that one-handed Okay.
He's got more plays. Than me.
If you were Baltimore, who would you guys bring in right now with who's left in free agency? Still got Tyler Boyd that's left. T. Higgins is on the trade board, even though they're not going to trade him in division.
I'm trying to get Boyd.
Brandon Ayuk apparently is on the trade block, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen either. You got Josh Reynolds. I think that's a solid pickup. You got Michael Gallup.
I would say
Michael
Tyler Boyd
Thomas.
for 500, Alex.
Who?
Tyler Boyd.
Oh, I would love to pick up Tyler Boyd. I
mean-
just don't know why. Pittsburgh is apparently
I mean,
interested in everybody.
I wonder what's he's waiting on because Williams just signed. It's like I wonder what else if he's waiting for
He's
somebody
waiting on the
else to get
Colts
signed.
He's waiting on the Colts to bring him the bag.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
He said, "Keep on waiting. We'll see you next
I
year."
don't know. Like
If you
Hollywood
want to
Brown.
play a 1-year deal for about $14 million, that's the only deals he normally signs on outsiders are 1-year deals for the most part.
Yeah.
They got Keon Coleman. I just depends on if we sign anybody, whether we actually get somebody decent or if we wait till after the draft. But I know we're definitely drafting a wide receiver. I just don't know if it's going to be our first pick or second
Especially
pick.
after the first week of free agency. Normally, it's a lot of 1-year deals.
Yeah.
So show me,
We don't
type deal, and
we don't
then
ever
you can have
we
a
don't ever
chance
do
to hit
anything free
free
agency.
agency.
Our best free agent pickup we've had since he was there is probably Buckner.
Yeah,
Now I think that was year one. I think we brought him over year one.
So no way we sign Reynolds and Gallup, right? Like that's not
I
the
wouldn't
thing.
think so.
And that's gonna make it depth pretty well.
I mean, yeah, but I'll take Nelson Aguilar out over both of them currently.
Unless you plan on cutting ties with a couple people.
I mean, we already Devin Duvernay's
I get-
gone.
I get
OBJ 's
Nelson
gone.
Aguilar was good, but
that's a surprise for me because I thought he was pretty decent.
Devin Duvernay.
Yes, I thought he was pretty decent.
I don't know.
he's so small. It's like it's
Yeah.
his lights knocked out.
So right now on the wide receiver roster,
he
we
looks
got,
like
especially
bro
as a
out there
returner.
playing defense on nobody.
we got right now we have Zay Flowers as in this particular order: Rashad Bateman, Nelson Aguilar, and
Damn.
Tylan Wallace. Those are the 4 guys we got on board currently.
Yeah, you need some help.
Yeah.
Aguilar wasn't too bad last year.
Just in case we were curious on where, like in total, like yards goes for every current wide receiver core updated so far. The Ravens rank last on total wide receiver yards throughout. Like, I'm not talking about this last season. I'm talking about like in
Who
general.
you got left?
No, like for an example, if you put all of our receiving yards together for the people we have on our team.
Like right now.
Yeah, like in their whole career.
Mhm.
We go up against teams like Tampa Bay that has like,
Well, that's tough.
20,000?
They have Mike Evans and Godwin.
but Baltimore's last at 2,118 yards as a unit
Dang.
in their career.
Well, that's because half of it.
I mean, come on now, like
One of the guys have played, 1 year?
I mean, yeah, I mean Bateman's played. This will be his 3rd year.
One of the guys only played 1 year. The other guy looks like he's playing his first year.
Nelson Aguilar is the most vetted wide receiver we have on the team.
Yeah, he probably has 3/4 of them yards.
Yeah, probably he's got it.
I need to look up and see who this guy is.
The Colts are
That's going to drive you nuts.
It is. It's driving me nuts.
7th on that list with
He can play. He can actually play pretty well, though.
6,421 yards.
7th on this.
Yep.
Who in the world? Probably Pittman.
You got teams like Chicago, Tennessee.
Chicago should be last. I don't know how they're not last.
No, because they just got fucking Keenan Allen and
yeah.
DJ Moore.
We'll find out right now because I got to find this.
Cowboys are up there. Buffalo's up there.
No, I got to figure it out. Is it Cowboys and Buffalo?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Tennessee's up there. They got D Hop, and then they got.
Yeah, they just picked up, who was? Oh, yeah.
Why you keep forgetting it?
Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley. Yeah.
But do you think it was somebody else too?
No.
Yeah,
They don't got a bad squad over there, to be honest with you.
still gonna do trash.
Tony Pollard, Will Levis,
Tony Pollard was no
Najee
good.
Spears.
No good with the Cowboys last year. Spears is probably gonna be better than Pollard.
Yeah, and then they got
Their quarterback is trash.
and Hop and Ridley. I mean,
Quarterback's still trash.
okay, yeah, we'll see.
If that's the guy, his name is Dallas Graziano.
He probably won't even get the starting spot this year. I'm just kidding.
They got him listed as 5'8".
Jeez.
Oh, the height. Oh, you look.
I'm taller than him. Hell, I'm
Oh,
5'9".
oh, that guy literally looks like.
He looks like he's 4.
It makes me feel like he's got to be pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh, he
make-
has to be.
To
If
make
he's
a
on the
college
court.
team at 5'8", I don't
I
care
mean-
what the name of the college
Oh,
is.
he's shorter than Chris Paul. It looks like Zach out there running, bro. That's got to be a mismatch every time, right?
You'd think so.
The other guy doesn't look like that much taller than him, though.
Harris doesn't.
Bro, he looks like
Harris
he-
doesn't look like he's that much taller. Than
Oh
him.
damn, he just got karate chopped.
That should have been a foul.
He looks like
5'8", bro. He looks like he's 4'2".
oh my god. I guess it tells you
It
how
looks like I went through on my player and made like a
Dylan says he's riding with Baylor for his March Madness.
for the women's team or the.
I don't know.
I would say that's probably.
Looks like Nate Robinson's.
Oh my god, who's Nate Robinson's got to be taller, right?
I think he's like 5'8" or 5'9". He looked tall when he got knocked out, but
For Indianapolis, what are you guys going after in the draft? What if it was you picking the pick? What are you going after, Aaron? You go first.
Realistically, what I would want to see is Marvin Harrison Jr., but I think it's a corner or a trade back.
yeah. So I would go with my one would be Marvin Harrison. We do have a decent little receiver. We have more weapons than what people give us credit for.
I would trade you Rashad Bateman and our first round pick to trade up for your guys' pick, like swap.
No, okay. Anywho,
I'm saying if I was going with
That's the
our
case,
smart
Howard
pick
he'll just
would
say,
probably
"Trade
be
back again."
yeah.
and get
Our
more
smart
picks.
pick would probably be O-line or defensive back.
really, there's gonna be a lot of offensive linemen and receivers taken because
we don't necessarily need offensive linemen. I just feel like we could use some more depth.
Yeah, we'll probably get 2 of them in the draft.
Then they
at
got
least.
two. They got 2 short guys.
Do they?
21 looks
Oh.
pretty short.
Oh, I didn't see him. Must
What is this?
Maybe
Is this
not-
a JV team they got going on here?
Man.
Maybe he's not that short. The guy up top here, 21. Does he? Yeah, he definitely. Or
Bucket.
that guy's really tall. One of the 2.
Well, that guy's just over here killing
The one
them.
I'm talking about is number 12.
I know, but
I think he's on the bench right now.
120,
It's like they subbed him out for his little brother.
21 definitely looks 40 points in the paint.
Yeah. I mean,
He's open, coach.
That's what gets you right there.
The hell you got Dickinson under there? He's like 7 foot tall. Probably don't have a guy on their team as tall as him.
Mm-mm-mm.
They're trying to come back, though. They're down by 20.
Any other things you guys want to wrap the show up with before we get off here tonight? Want to bring up why I'll let you guys think about that for a second. We're going to bring up our sponsor, First Option Trucking, located out of Marion, Indiana, 3072 West Delphi Pike, 46952. If you need to give them a call, it's 765-660-2210. Also, if you're from out of town, you still want to check on your shipping needs like flatbeds, Sprinter vans, stuff like that, go to firstoptiontrucking.com for more details.
No, I do got something. We have done all this talk about free agency, and nobody's talked about Detroit re-signing their head coach and their GM.
Here, let me give
Motor
you
City Dan.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh, he's better than your head coach.
That was like a week and
My
a
head-
half ago.
There I go with them hot takes.
My head
Uh,
coach has a ring
Yeah. How many years ago did you do that?
in 2012.
Yeah, but that don't matter.
12 years ago,
He's
dude?
still got
He's
the still got the jewelry.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
That does
I
not
don't know.
matter. Championship.
Y'all may
is
have
a
won like one
championship. It
playoff
don't
game
matter
since
what-
then.
That don't matter when it happens.
Yeah, we know. Trust me, we know. I hear about it all the time.
Yeah, we won 1 ages ago.
Yeah.
We ain't even sniffed it. Super Bowl since.
Yeah, we did. We went
Well,
to the Super Bowl since then.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Come on, don't discredit us.
2-3 years later,
We would have had two in a
and they
two,
the
but
laughing stock upset of the probably NFL.
well, it's Peyton Manning. He's from New Orleans. He
with
won.
damn
He literally gave
onside
that.
kick
He
he
gave
got
that
to
game
play
away.
the
Let's be
second half.
honest here. He gave that away.
Yeah.
He probably got paid.
He
by
looked
the
at bro. He said.
New Orleans Mafia.
He said this is for New Orleans.
It just happened to be.
Plus, they had the hurricane, so the NFL set that up.
Man.
Whatever city has a crazy disaster, it's like you get a ring. You get a ring.
Well, I think that's it from the guys huddle tonight. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Take it easy.